Starting lineups for the Eaglettes tonight. Number 2, Kinley Patton. Number 3, Kaylee Stafford. Number 4, Nadia Locke. Number 6, Jazz Fells. Number 10, Kariana Ward. Number 25, Jada Berry. That name sounds familiar to a lot of you basketball fans. And the libero is number 9, Tatiana Clark. Starters for the Lady Raiders. Number 11, Taylor Brinkley. Number 7, Danny Hillis. Number 9, Morgan Spears. Number 6, Kara Newland getting the start tonight. Kind of rotated in and out of the lineup. Number 10, Alyssa Goon. And number 13, Carrington Sainer. And the libero tonight, a little bit different. It'll be Emma Haley. Usually Jinsley Nangadula, but Emma Haley getting the start at libero tonight on senior night. So a little bit of a different look for the Lady Raiders. Shelbyville in gold uniforms, gold tops with blue volleyball shorts. They have Shelbyville across the chest in small block lettering, royal blue numerals on the front and the back of those golden uniforms, trimmed in white. The libero for the Eaglettes tonight is in blue. Got a royal blue top with royal blue shorts. Lady Raiders in their blacks today. They have black tops with black volleyball shorts, coffee and big block letters across the top of those black uniforms, county and big block letters across the bottom of those black uniforms. Red numerals on the front and back. Everything is trimmed in white. Lady Raiders in all white shoes. Shelbyville in the mix-matched shoes tonight. Coffee County will serve it left to right on your radio dial, opposite if you're watching on radio TV, but you don't need that description if you're watching. And Shelbyville will be serving it right to left. The Eaglettes on your radio dial. Coffee County coming off a loss to Lawrence County, trying to get back at the win column in district play. And we'll find out here momentarily if they will get off to a good start. It's best of 5 in high school volleyball. If you're not familiar, the first team to win 3 sets. You're playing to 25. It is rally point scoring, so there is a point on every serve. And first team to 25 wins the set. You got to win by 2. And if you get to a 5th and if necessary deciding set, you'll play that to 15. Shelbyville will serve it first. It'll be Ward serving it right to left on your radio dial. Haley checks in on the back row for Coffee County. Sainer takes a seat, so it's Haley, Goon, and Newland across the back row. And up front, it is Brinkley, Danny Hillis, and Morgan Spears. Serves into the back row. Newland gets a good pass to Brinkley. Sets it to the outside. Here comes Morgan Spears with a big swing. Nice dig by Patton. She'll get a hit, and a weak one will tip over the front line and drop right at the attack line, and it's 1-0 Shelbyville. Eaglettes pick up the first point of the night. Worry about focus and things like that on senior nights. Ward serves it to the back row. Not a good first touch. Looked like Haley and Goon miscommunicated on the pass, and it's 2-0 Shelbyville. You worry about things like focus and everybody ready to go on senior night. Everybody gets emotional. It's a late start. First serve was at 7:16. Serving to the back row. Goon's pass is way off the mark. She did not get a good touch on that at all. That's one row into the bleachers, and not a good start for Coffee County. It's 3-0 Shelbyville in front. A lot of these girls told me focus can be an issue for them, especially early in the year. They've squashed that, but start off slow here. Newland sends the first pass over on one. Shelbyville brings it back. Set by Brinkley. Here's Morgan from the front. She's blocked. They get it back up. Morgan pushes it back over. And Shelbyville going to push it. Newland passes near the net. Brinkley's going to set this. Here comes Danny Hillis from the outside. A cross-court hit for Danny Hillis. And Coffee County finally on the board. Gets the side out, and it's 3-1. Lady Raiders to the service line. It'll be senior Taylor Brinkley, the Tullahoma transfer. Settled in nicely here for Coffee County. Really good addition. Serve comes back over on one. Brinkley sets this from the middle. Morgan Spears, big swing, and a kill for Spears off the diving left arm of Tatiana Clark. Excuse me, Kyriana Ward, and it's 3-2. Chance to tie it up. Brinkley back to the service line. Coach John Spears kind of got a lot of options when it comes to starters. This ball comes over on 3. Nice set to the outside. Danny Hillis swinging. It comes over on 1 on the dig. Getting that up was Locke. Morgan sets this to Kara Newland, who hits it from the outside. Shelbyville gets it up. They're just going to send over a free ball into the back corner. They find a pretty good hole. Coffee County gets it up, and Danny Hillis pushes it over on 3. Long rally. Set to the outside. Patton swinging, and she hits it too far and hits it out of bounds. And we're all tied up 3-3. Coffee County wins the long rally. Chance to take the lead here. Just talking on that point, Coach Spears got options when it comes to who he can roll in and out of that lineup. Good serve here from Brinkley, and they roll over coming from the back row. Not a good pass by Coffee County. Newland does a good job tracking it down, getting it up, and the Lady Raiders send it over on 3. Shelbyville does the same. Brinkley sets from the attack line, coming from the outside. Here's Danny Hillis with a big swing. Nice dig by Ward. Set to the outside. Patton going to push it over. Brinkley gets this up. Haley gets the second touch, and then Newland with a low hit and hits that into the net. And 4-3, Shelbyville. Eaglettes going to send in a sub. It'll be Adage McGear. She'll head straight to the service line, replacing Ward. Coffee County's first pass not great. Newland tips it over on 3. Shelbyville sends it right back. Set by Brinkley. Now Danny Hill is just going to bump it over. She could not get a good run at the net. From the middle, big swing there from Jada Berry. Ball is up by Haley. From the outside, Danny Hillis, kill attempts tipped up at the net. Shelbyville gets this in the air. They'll send over a free ball. Berry will do the honors. Goons pass is good. Brinkley sets this to the middle. Morgan, a little close to the net for her, so she's just going to push it over. Shelbyville can't get a good hit on it and hits it wide, and it'll be 4-4. Newland gets the start today, but at times we've seen Haley Harris start. We've not really seen any rotation here early on. We've seen Kaylee Sturgill get a lot of playing time. Andon Selvog. Shelbyville gets this over on 2. Haley bump sets this to Newland. Hitting from the outside. She's blocked. Ball up by Spears and then hit over by Brinkley. From the middle, Berry tips it over, and nobody gets on the floor to dig it. It's 5-4 Shelbyville. We're also not seeing Jinsley Nagadula at all tonight. She's usually the libero, but she'll have to be in a sub rotation tonight because she's not got that free substitution jersey on. Patton serves low, service error into the net, 5-5 score. Carrington Sainer in. Emma Haley out, and Morgan Spears with the first set tied up at 5-5 goes to the service line. Some miscommunication from Shelbyville on the back row, and Coffee County going to end up with an ace out of that and a 6-5 lead. I believe for the first time today, the Lady Raiders are in front. Looked like McGear and Patton on the back row. Weren't sure who was going to play that. Morgan goes all the way back to the baseline, dribbles it off the floor a couple times. She hits from off the back line, which is interesting. Hit coming from Berry. Nice diving dig there from Danny Hillis. Kara Newland on the hit. Got a little too far under it. Hits it too deep and out of play. And we're tied at 6. Looked like Kara got a little too far under that ball. Couldn't get behind it, as they say. And Tatiana Clark, the libero, serving. Hillis, good pass. Brinkley sets. Sainer hitting from the middle. Dug by Clark. Now Shelbyville hitting is Locke. And getting the point is Locke. 7-6, excuse me. Eaglettes in front. Just tuned in. It's high school volleyball tonight on Thunder Radio, WMSR, 107.9 FM, 1320 AM. Clark serving. Not a great pass from Hillis, and she's just going to hit over a free ball from the back row. Chance for the Eaglettes to get an attack. Middle hit coming. Ball's popped up in the air by Brinkley. Long run by Haley to get this up, and a free ball comes over. It's playable for Coffee County. Now Shelbyville hitting. Nice swing for the Eaglettes. Locke gets the kill. She went cross court and tucked it into the back corner, and it's 8-6. First time tonight we've seen Jinsley Nagadula. That messes up the sub-rotation a little bit, so she'll come in for Hillis. Sainer also in. Emma Haley gets the first pass here. Long run for Brinkley just to get this up. The Lady Raiders can't get an attack, just send it over on 3. Locke, joust at the net. Coffee County's going to win that. I think Eaglettes got that up, but then couldn't get it over. 8-7. First time tonight we've seen Haley Harris. She'll check in. Also, Andon Selvog, I would assume, is coming with her. They rotate together often. There's Andon. Brinkley and Newland to sit for now. Andon Selvog. Great server, and she's going to the line. She gets a good one in there, and Shelbyville can't get a good attack. They'll just send over a free ball. Haley dives to get this up. It goes over and out of play, and it's 9-7. Haley had the dive to get to that. Eaglettes lead by 2. And you get the side out and get Selvog off the service line, which hurts you. And new in is Coriana DeZotel. Big swing from the outside. Haley Harris smashed one. They get it dug, though, and the Eaglettes get over, and they get it in, and it's 10-7 Shelbyville. And they stop the serve. Everyone tying shoes. It's Haley. Shelbyville serving, set by Selvog. Goon hitting. Goon killing. She gets the point on that. Good to see Alyssa Goon has been able to stay healthy through this portion of the year. She has struggled with injuries her whole career, but been very talented when she's been on the floor. And she's going to the service line after getting that kill. Nagadula checks out for Coffee County. Hillis back in. Set to the outside, blocked. And Harris gets it up, but they say it may have hit the antenna. Harris blocked it off the net and then got it back up, but I think ball may have touched the antenna there. It's 11-8. Eaglettes in front. Well, they've been able to pretty much stay in front the whole time here, outside of a short little stint. Locke serving. Hillis gets the first pass. Set to the middle. Harris, big swing, but she hits it too far and hits it out of bounds. Harris got a little too far underneath it. It's 12-8. Eaglettes' biggest lead of the night here in set number 1. Locke. Haley. Set by Selvog. Coming from the outside, Danny Hillis is blocked at the net. And point, Shelbyville getting on top of that and roofing it was Cariana Ward. And 13-8, Eaglettes in front here. He played well tonight. You know, you go into somebody's senior night, you love to ruin it. Sainer, rollover shot from the attack line. Shelbyville gets it up, hitting from the middle. Popped up by Selvog. Haley gets a nice bump in the air, and Hillis pushes it over. The Eaglettes are able to play it, though. They send over a free ball. Haley. Good pass. Big swing from Haley Harris. Eaglettes get it up. They get a hit on it. Goon digs. Set. Now coming to the outside, Hillis, and she just mishit it. Danny Hillis just mishit that ball. And it's 14-8. Coffee County's got to call a timeout. Nothing going right on the Lady Raider side of things tonight. That's sometimes the danger of a senior night, and sometimes your lineup gets messed up a little bit and you're not really as focused as normal, and Lady Raiders struggling here early on, down 14-8. We'll keep it here since I'm a little late getting into that timeout. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Heritage South Community Credit Union. They're brand new to Manchester, and they immediately jumped in, wanted to be a part of our community and sponsor sports on Thunder Radio. And that's just the thing you do when you move into the community. You get involved with Thunder Radio, and that just kind of ties you right in, doesn't it? So big thanks to Heritage South. They help when others won't. Find them at 303 Hillsborough Boulevard, right across from the Coffee County Justice Center. On the floor for Coffee County out of the timeout, Harris, Selvog, Sainer up front. In the back, it is Hillis, Haley, and Goon. Back to the service line for the Eaglettes is Nadia Locke, who's played well tonight. She whacks this over with her right hand. It's short. Hillis gets it up. Set to the middle. Big swing, Haley Harris, but she missed wide. She was hitting from the middle there. Haley hits from the outside a lot. She's hitting from the middle and just was a little wide. And it's 15-8. Shelbyville handling things here. Good pass by Haley. Set by Selvog. A little off the net, and Sainer just has to pop it over. Ball comes over on 2. Set coming from Selvog. Now from the outside, Danny Hillis. Big swing and a kill for Danny Hillis. Coffee County needed that. They were down 15-8. Get the side out. Get the ball back over to the Lady Raiders side. See if we can get the serve rolling. Spears in, Sainer out. Emma Haley. Serving. Shelbyville sends it over on 2. Goon, first pass, set by Selvall. Here comes Harris. Big swing, nice dig on the back row. This ball floats over, and it's going to go out. Give the kill to Haley Harris, and it's 15-10, and back-to-back points for Coffee County. Much needed. Harris smashing last couple of balls she's got her hands on. The ball was deep, may have been out, but Shelbyville's going to play it. They're going to send over a free ball with a lot of heat. Haley gets a good pass. A little too close to the net, though, and Selvall can't get a good set on it. The Lady Raiders can't get a great attack. Shelbyville can't either. They send over a free ball into the back row. First pass by Goon is too close to the net. Everybody's just kind of whacking it back and forth on the net. The Lady Raiders send it over on 3. Chance for an attack from the outside. Big swing. Selvall gets underneath it. Haley setting it and pushed over by Danny Hillis. Chance for an attack for the Eaglettes. Coming from the outside. Pushed over by Patton. Nice diving dig by Hillis. Now it's going to be pushed over by Harris. Into the back row. That's going to end up being a point. Locke got to it, got one arm to it, but she hit it right into the net. Didn't have anybody there to clean it up. 3 straight points for the Lady Raiders. It's 15-11. And Haley, good run at the service line here. Shelbyville cannot get a good pass, and they send over a free ball, and that's out. Good read there by Goon. That was close, but she felt like it was out the whole time. It's 15-12. 4 straight points. Haley serving again. Ace for Emma Haley. 15-13. Make it 5 straight. Coffee County back within 2. Good run at the service line here. Shelbyville can't get a great attack. She's going to send over a free ball. That was Stafford. Set by Selvall. Hitting from the outside is Danny Hillis. Kill Danny Hillis in front of a diving Clark. 15-14. The Lady Raiders have run off 6 in a row. Chance to tie it up here. Haley. Ball comes at the net, stuffed by Spears. Shelbyville hits it back over, dug by Goon. Ball's at the net, and that's going to be a lift on Shelbyville as Patton kind of palmed it a little bit and threw it up. And we're all tied at 15 apiece. 7-0 run here for Coffee County. And it's all been the power of Emma Haley at the service line. Set to the outside. Patton tips it over. Haley Harris gets this up. I think it hit off the official and then hit by Danny Hillis, and a kill Danny Hillis, and it's Coffee County in front. Should be 16-15, and it is. Haley stays at the service line. Serving it well. From the outside, Patton hitting. Haley gets the first pass. Selvall setting. Here's Haley Harris. What a swing. Nice dig on the back row by Jennings. Pushed over by Patton. Set by Selvall. Here's Harris again. Got underneath that one. Hit it high. 16-16. That killed the run. It was 8-0. To put Coffee County in front, now we're tied to 16 apiece. Shelbyville serving. Set by Selvall. Spears with the left hand. Hitting it over. She wasn't in a great position. And it comes back over from the Eaglettes on 2. Selvall sets. Spears, big swing into the net. I think Morgan was far off the net there. Maybe further off the net than she realized. And Shelbyville back in front. Eaglettes serving. Goon pops this up in the air, and Coffee County's going to push it over and going to get a cheap point out of it. Danny Hillis pushed it over, and I think Jada Berry thought she could immediately whack it back at the Lady Raiders and hit the net with it. 17-17. Taylor Brinkley checks in. Haley Harris out. Kara Newland in. Andon Selvall out. Taylor Brinkley is serving. Berry hitting. Trying to find an open spot. Brinkley gets this in the air. Coffee County's going to send over a free ball. Newland will do that. Couldn't get a good attack. Shelbyville pops it over. Nobody got on the floor for Coffee County there. And you're going to land right at the attack line and on the floor. And Eaglettes back in front, 18-17. McGear serving. McGear all the way back to the baseline. She hits it from way off the end line. That's how she likes to do it. Set to Newland. Big swing. And a kill for Kara Newland. We'll take that. 18-18. 18-18, and serving is Danny Hillis. The junior, kind of the running serve. A lot of heat on it. Nice first pass there by Ward. Barry hits it over. Long run by Brinkley just to get this up. Goon swinging. It's tipped up at the net. Shelbyville pushes this over on two. Diving attempt by Haley. Gets it up, but nobody there. And it's 19-18, Shelbyville. Sense of urgency, perhaps, here for Coffee County to try to get back in front late in the first set. Down by one. Kinley Patton to serve. Haley, good pass. Set by Brinkley to the middle. Morgan Spears, big swing, tipped up by Barry. Keeps that alive, then Barry gets it over. Brinkley sets this to the outside. Goon hitting. It's blocked by Shelbyville. They get it up and they get it over on three. Nice rally by the Eaglettes. Set to the middle. Morgan Spears hammers that one home, though. Big swing by Morgan. 19-19. We're all tied. Haley out. Sainer in, and Spears is serving. The Eaglettes can't get a good attack. They send over a free ball. Set by Brinkley to the outside. Here's Goon hitting. Tipped up at the net. Didn't see who got it. It was Barry, I think. Shelbyville sends it over on two. Outside set. Kara Newland gets a good hit. McGear gets the dig, but Shelbyville can't get the attack right. It hits the floor, and it's 20-19. Coffee County in front. Timeout, Eaglettes, late in the first set.
The Lady Raiders play here. This is Thunder Radio.
The inventory has never been better than it is right now at Al White Ford Lincoln of Manchester. Stop by, check out their all-new Navigators and Ford trucks. The pre-owned side of the lot is full of inventory as well. Al White Ford Lincoln has vehicles for all budget ranges. Bad credit? No problem. Let Al White try to get you into a vehicle today. Stop by and see them at 2002 Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. Online at alwhiteMotors.com. You can trade right with Al White.
They had a small lead, 7-6, 8-6, I guess. Maybe they led by two there. Shelbyville pushes this over. Set, Newland. Pretty good hit on that from her angle, but Patton gets this up in the air. Shelbyville brings it over, set to the middle. Sainer, bad hit. Into that. I think Carrington mistimed her jump a little. It's 21-20. Side out for Shelbyville. Morgan checks out. Haley in. Haley gets the first pass. Brinkley sits this near the net, and a long run for Kara Newland is not fruitful. She had to run a long way to try to just tip that over. Can't do it. We're all tied at 21-21. So Shelbyville answers back. We got ourselves a tie game. Haley's pass is over the net, leaked over. Didn't mean to do that. Pushed back by Shelbyville on two. Had a chance for an attack. They don't take it. Haley sets, going to be a back row hit. Nope, Newland's going to send a rollover shot and caught Shelbyville sleeping a little bit. 22-21 Coffee County. And here comes some subs. Selvog and Harris in, sitting Brinkley and Newland. Landon Selvog, who got ran off the service line after just one serve last time, which is rare. Chance to maybe close it out here. She hits a fastball, but hits it too far. And it's 22-22. Good latent read by Shelbyville to let that roll. They were almost going to play that, but did not. We're coming down to the wire here. Got to win by two. Dezotel serving. Set. Here's Sainer from the middle. Big swing, Carrington. That's about as good a ball as I've seen her hit this year. She put the power on that one, and it's 23-22. Sainer with the kill. Coffee County back in front. And Goon to serve. Goon too far. Back-to-back service errors by Coffee County at the service line. It's 23-23. Locke serving. Hillis pass on the net. Coffee County can't do anything with it, and it's set point, Shelbyville. Coffee County's got to get this one. Locke. Didn't know she had a whistle, but she does. The ball is out. Good read by Emma Haley. Haley and Goon were backing up, looked at each other, let that ball ride, and it was too far. 24-24. Deuces it is. You got to win it by 2. And Carrington Sainer, who does not serve much, serving here. And she's going to get a point out of this. Carrington Sainer, let her serve it some more. 25-24, advantage Coffee County. She's been lobbying for more service time back there. She approaches, sends it over into the back corner. First pass by Locke. Now hitting from the middle. Sainer gets this up. Long run, Haley Harris just to get this in the air. Joust to the net. Won by Shelbyville. Ward wins it. We're all tied at 25. Deuces again. Got to win it by 2. Ward serving. Haley's passes into the back row. Long run by Selvall. Gets the light. Good job by Haley Harris just getting it over. And a bad read by Shelbyville. Locke had to dive. Couldn't get it up and playable. Hits it under the net. It's 26-25. Advantage Coffee County. Set point Coffee County. Newland in. And Brinkley in. Selvall and Harris rotate out. Chance to finish it here, perhaps. Shelbyville. Barry sends over a free ball. Chance for an attack. Brinkley sets to the middle. There's Morgan Spears. She's blocked at the net. Coffee County gets it back up. Haley can't get the free ball back over, though. And we're tied at 26. Morgan had a good run, but Jada Barry's very tall, very long. Is able to block that. And we're tied at 26. Mika Gear in. She checks in to serve quite a bit. They like her at the service line. All knotted up. Haley, good pass. Set to the middle. Morgan again. This time going to just push it over, try to find an open spot. Shelbyville sends over a free ball. I thought that was outside the antenna. Set to Newland. Newland hitting. McGear gets a good up ball. And now push from the outside. Patton. Goon gets to it. Set by Brinkley. It'll be Newland hitting here. Shelbyville long run to get it up. Can't get it up and over. Back advantage Coffee County. 27-26. We're playing extra points. Danny Hill is serving. Good pass. Now the outside, Barry hitting. Try to tip it over to a free spot. Brinkley gets to it. Coffee County cannot get a great attack. Ball's blocked at the net and into the net. Jada Barry. It's 28-26. Coffee County victorious in a back and forth first set. We move to set number 2. Lady Raiders have the advantage in this best of 5.
The Lady Raiders play here. This is Thunder Radio.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota compact tractors. The LX series is part of the #1 selling compact tractor lineup in the U.S., built with premium features and the comfort and versatility to make your land your own. Stop by your local Kubota dealer today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months, plus save up to $1,300. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Brothers Implement Company, 7593 Hillsboro Highway in Hillsboro.
Garrettson Stone and More on McMinnville Highway is your premium dealer for all things gravel and all things topsoil. When it comes to improving your home and property, Garrettson Stone has you covered. Decorative rock like Alabama Sunset and basic driveway and construction gravel. Premium grade topsoil. They sell trailers, and yes, they do deliver. Garrettson Stone offers the best price on gravel and rock because they harvest their own. Go see them at 8220 McMinnville Highway, right next to First Chance Market. Garrettson Stone and More. Come rock with us.
I'm not going in there. Play for it.
All right, come on. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I got this.
Buying or selling property? Attorney Sean Trail in Manchester is your trusted partner, handling everything from contract to close. Need a will? He's got you covered there too. Now Sean has joined forces with attorney Patrick Swanson, and their team can handle comprehensive estate planning and trusts. For peace of mind, put your trust in attorney Sean Trail and attorney Patrick Swanson. 931-728-0419, SeanTrailAttorney.com.
Common John is fun.
I just love the people here.
We say all the time, our saying is, we are Common John, because there is no John, it's us.
Don't miss it.
Bush Insurance Agency has all of your insurance needs covered under one roof. From auto to home, business insurance, bond, health insurance, life insurance, recreation and trucking insurance as well.
Contact Bush Insurance Agency on the square in Manchester or at 728-4605.
Leading 1-0 in this best of 5. Taylor Brinkley serving. It's Brinkley, Goon, Haley, Kaylee Sturgill for the first time. Spears and Danny Hillis. Big swing for Coffee County, dug by the Eaglettes. They bring it over on 3. Haley gets a good pass near the net. Brinkley sets this backward to Sturgill. Sturgill tips it over into a wide open spot. Good play by Sturgill. She couldn't get a good swing on it, but finessed it over there, and it's 1-0 Coffee County here in this best of, well, in the set number 2 of this best of 5. They lead 1-0 after a 28-26 win in set number 1. Brinkley's serve's going to end up in the officials' tower after it's hit by Shelbyville. So it's 2-0 Lady Raiders. Brinkley serving again with a 2-0 lead. Good first pass back there by Clark, the libero. Pushed over by Patton. She's going to get the point. Looked like it tipped off of maybe Morgan Spears and hit the floor. 2-1. And the Eaglettes get the side out and send Ward to the line. Coffee County, I don't think, played particularly well in that first set. I think they tell you that. A little bit out of sync. Some different lineups than we've seen. That serve was a little too far. Good read there by Hillis and Haley, who both were drifting back and decided they didn't want to play it, and that was a good call. It's about a foot too long. Side out on the service error, 3-1. And Danny Hillis to serve. First pass off the back row block. That's pushed over by Berry. Good pass by Hillis. Right to the middle, set to the outside. Big swing, down line kill from Alyssa Goon. It's 4-1. Those outside hitters go cross court a lot. But Goon goes down line there with the right hand. It's 4-1, and Danny Hillis serves over a sinker. The first pass is right on the net, and Shelbyville can't do much with it after that. 5-1. Danny will get another serve out of that. Hillis goes all the way back to the baseline, spins it into her left hand, and then whacks it over with her right hand. And that was tipped by Shelbyville. I think at the last minute, Locke thought maybe it would be long and tried to pull her hands back, but it tipped off of her knuckles, and it's 6-1. Lady Raiders in front. Hillis back to the service line. A much better start here in set number 2 than we saw in set number 1. Hillis serves into the back row. Good first pass by Locke. Berry tips it over with the left hand. Ball is up by Brinkley. Outside push coming for Goon. Played by Locke. And that's going to hit the antenna. Locke got it to Stafford. Stafford got the antenna, and it's 7-1. Hillis, red hot, the service line. That ball had a lot of zip on it. First pass is off the net, and it's 8-1. Locke got underneath it, but it ended up going off the net. You could play it off the net if you're Shelbyville. It's hard to get to it and get that ball back up. Service tips the net, comes over on one, whacked by Goon. Now Shelbyville sets up an attack. Patton pushes it over. It's blocked by Spears. Eaglettes hit from the back row by falling down Clark. It hits the net and hits the floor, and it's 9-1. And timeout, Shelbyville. Lady Raiders dominating early in set 2.
The Lady Raiders play here. This is Thunder Radio.
Elk River Public Utility District, your hometown natural gas provider since 1955.
With crisp fall nights coming soon, you will be tempted to turn on the heat, and that is the best time to have natural gas. Natural gas heating is more comfortable and energy efficient. With natural gas, you'll never run out of fuel. Stop by any of our Elk River Public Utility District offices and let us explain the many advantages of natural gas. Call us at 931-455-9311
or visit irpud.com.
Danny Hillis red hot at the service line. It's 9-1 out of the timeout. She's serving again. Locks first pass playable. And hit from the outside. Patton's just going to bump it over from the back row. Chance for a good attack here. Brinkley sets her, comes Sturgill. She's blocked at the net. Brinkley gets it back up, but it goes out of play over near my table. And a side out finally for Shelbyville. But Coffee County red hot with a 9-2 lead. And checking in is McGear, who will serve. Lady Raiders won the first set 28-26, went into extra points. And they lead 9-2 here. McGear serves deep from the back line. Set to the outside, long set, big swing by Goon. She's blocked, she gets it back up. Haley, long run near the bench just to get this ball into play and pushed over by Spears. Chance for an attack, Barry tips it over, diving dig off the net. Sturgill gets it up, but he goes into the student section. Good hustle there by Brinkley and Sturgill. They were doing everything they could to keep that ball playable. 9-3. McGear serving again. Haley pass near the net, set to Morgan Spears. Good swing, dug by Locke. Now from the outside, Patton hitting. Tipped at the net. Danny Hillis dives to make this playable. It's right on the net though, and Barrys can clean that up right there. Hillis dove to dig it, got it up, put it right on the net. McGear serving. Haley's pass a little off the mark. Coffee County's going to not get an attack at all. They're not going to get this back over at all. So it was 9-1, is now 9-5. Haven't seen any subs roll in here in the second set. Also haven't seen hardly any of Gensley Nagadula tonight, who's been kind of your leader in the back row, but she's not playing libero tonight. Sturgill hits this. It's blocked. She gets it back up, though. Now from the outside, Goon tips it over. McGear gets it up. Now set to the outside. Good swing there by Patton. Coffee County digs it. We got a joust at the net, and Barry's going to win it because Barry's really tall. Now it was Barry and Spears. Barry had the advantage on the angle, and it's 9-6. Short serve and an ace for McGear, who's been red hot. 9-7. .6-0 run for the Eaglettes. McGear serving. Hillis, first pass set by Brinkley. It's too close to the net, I think. It's going to be tipped over by Goon, who did a good job avoiding the net and getting it tipped over, and Coffee County will get the point. It's 10-7, a much-needed side out. Haley checks out, Sainer in. And Morgan Spears to serve. Locke gets the first pass. Now Barry hits as she's falling away. Somehow got that thing tucked into the back corner. Spears gets it played. And Coffee County can't get an attack. They just send over a ball on 3. Barry hitting from the middle, tips it over the front line. Nice diving dig by Goon. Ball's pushed over on 3 by Sturgill. Chance for the Eaglettes now. Nope, they're going to send it over on 2, but they send it over wide. Coach John Spears caught it. Be careful there. I don't think he's supposed to let that bounce. Yeah, I think he's saying my bad. He's supposed to let that ball roll. It's 11-7. They didn't say it. They kind of let it roll. Well, Spears stays at the service line. Barry tips it over. Sander tips it right back at her. Now Barry right back to her. Set by Spears now. It's off the back row. Hit by Goon. It tips the net, comes back over on a dig by McGear. Set to the outside. Here's Sturgill. Sturgill hits that thing all the way to the admissions table. Unfortunately, it wasn't in play. 11-8. So after a red-hot start, Coffee County was up 9-1. It's 11-8 now. 7-2 Eaglettes run. Kinley Patton, a good server, and she's going to get an ace. She's really good at the line, 11-9. Here comes Nagadula. We've not seen much of Gensley tonight. She's not been able to sub freely like she normally does. When she's got that libero jersey on, she'll replace Danny Hillis, but that does put her in the back row. Chance to handle the serve here from Kinley Patton. But they serve it at Goon. Goon gets a good pass. Set by Brinkley. Big swing by Carrington Sainer. Nice first pass on the back row by Clark. Now hitting from the outside is Locke. Dug by Coffee County. Back row hit coming. For Sturgill, Eaglettes play it now from the middle. Barry hitting. Nice dig by Brinkley. Gensley Nagadula setting. Goon hitting. Goon killing. It's 12-9. Here comes Haley Harris. Here comes Andon Selvog. Out goes Sturgill. Out goes Brinkley. Selvog to the service line. Coffee County's not been able to capitalize on Andon tonight back there. She serves this one a little shorter. They didn't get her on a run. Locke hitting from the outside. She's blocked at the net. Harris and Sainer were there. And I don't know if they blocked it or if it just was a low hit. Either way, it's point Coffee County, and it's 13-9. Coffee County here in set number 2. After winning the first set 28-26. Selvog hits a sinker. Nice play by McGear. Outside hit Locke into the back corner. Haley gets this up. Set Goon. Goon pushes it over into a wide open spot. Good vision there by Goon. And a kill for Goon. 14-9. Selvog stays at the service line. Ace, Andon Selvog. Coffee County needed a good run here. If you want somebody to give you one, Andon Selvog is almost always going to be that person. Andon, great volleyball player. Can't wait to watch her on the basketball court this winter. She got to see her some this summer. She's advanced a lot. Big swing Lock here. Diving attempt by Haley to dig it. Can't quite get it up. And it's 15-10. Isabel Sainer checking in. She will get out Andon Selvog. It's the first we've seen Isabel in today. She just played JV a little while ago. Nagadula's first pass to Isabel Sainer. Nice set. She sets to Carrington, and Carrington with the kill. So on senior night, we get a set from Isabel to Carrington Sainer. That's fun. 16-10. Last year, they'll get to play together. Carrington a senior and Isabel a sophomore. 16-10, Goon hitting. McGear's pass is right on the net, and Sheffield can't do anything with it. 17-10. Goon back to serve. Sheffield had a lot of life in that first set, and it's kind of deflated a little bit here in the second set. Checking in, Kaylee Stafford into the back row. Goon serving. Good pass, set to the outside. Lock, good swing. Nice pass by Haley, she digs that. Set by Sainer, big swing. Haley Harris, and a kill. Haley Harris give the assist to Isabel Sainer, who's got a couple of those in her 2 points of playing time. And the kill for Haley Harris, it's 18-10. Shelbyville with a chance for an attack here. Locke going to try to push it over. Sainer gets there. That's Isabel. Now an outside hit. Danny Hillis diving dig by Stafford. Now Locke from the attack line. Going to get a kill here. A diving attempt by Haley gets it up and off the net, but can't do anything else with it. 18-11. Eaglettes get the side out. And we'll send DeZotel to the service line. Isabel Sainer pushes this over on 2. Gets Shelbyville all out of sorts. They'll send over a free ball. 3 Lady Raiders run into each other, though. Both teams have got a little out of sync there. Nobody can get that ball up and playable for Coffee County. 18-12. DeZotel serving. Goon gets the first pass set. On the attack line, Carrington hits. Dug by the Eaglettes. Now to the back row. Set by Isabel. Pushed over by Hillis. Point Hillis. Diving Lock. It was a good effort. Just couldn't get that in the air, and it's 19-12. Coffee County gets the side out. And here comes Morgan Spears. Out is Haley. And Carrington Sainer, who got to serve it some in that first set. Serve it a little here and into the net this time. She'll check out. Haley back in. Locke serving with the Lady Raiders up 19-13. Right to left on your radio dial, opposite if you're on Raider TV. Haley, good pass, right at the attack line. Set by Isabel Sainer. Big swing by Harris is blocked at the net by Patton. Coffee County gets it back up and over. Set to the middle. Cheville brings it over, set by Isabel Sainer. Middle hit coming. Morgan Spears hammers that one. And gets the kill, 20-13. Nice swing by Morgan. Paisley Dyer into the game. Haven't seen Paisley Dyer tonight. She'll get a little playing time here. Sturgill back in, Hillis in, and Brinkley serving. Ball comes over on one. Hillis there to block it. Eaglettes get it back up and push it over. Haley gonna set this. Here comes Danny Hillis. Hillis with the kill. Nice diving effort there by Nadia Locke to try to dig it, but just couldn't get that ball up. And it should be 21-13. Yep, they got it on the scoreboard now. 21-13, Brinkley serving. Ace. Taylor Brinkley. It's 22-13. 22-13, Brinkley will now serve. Waiting on the go-ahead from the official. Jimmy Davis, head official tonight, gives the whistle. Student section's exchanging some words. Friendly banter. Set to the outside. Patton, big swing, blocked at the net. Chevyville gets this back up and over, though. Haley bumps this Sturgill. Sturgill, kill attempt, tipped at the net. Chevyville gets it up and over on two. Goon gets this up. Set to the middle. Paisley Dyer, swing and a kill. Paisley Dyer. Dyer, I think, had a block and the kill on that point. It's 23-13. I think she was on a partial block. She was in that area a little while ago. 23-13. And now Chevyville's going to send over their captain, Jazz Fells, to chat with the official in the tower, and I'm not sure what she's wanting to discuss. Sometimes the coach will do that. He's going to give her a message to take back to her head coach. And now she's going to send Fells back over there. No, she's satisfied with the explanation she got. 23-13. And for a little discussion, we're ready to get back at it. Have a feeling it may have been something to do with the student section. Serving is Brinkley. Chevyville makes this playable. Ball is mishit and out of bounds. They got it the first pass up, but then nobody got to it after that. And it's 24-13, set point Coffee County. You'd like to win this one and go up 2-0 and control this best of 5. Brinkley serving. Serving short. Locke gets this in the air. It hits the net. Nobody's going to get it over, and that's the end of it. So after a lot of drama in set one, not much in this one. 25-13, Coffee County wins. They lead 2-0 in this best of 5. You're listening to the Heritage South Community Credit Union Hometown Sports Series. Set number 3 next.
The Lady Raiders play here. This is Thunder Radio.
Gilly Construction and Gilly Crane. Household names, not only right here in Coffee County, but across the entire country. Gilly Construction is an established concrete reinforcement company continuously operating for more than 5 decades, and Gilly Crane has been right there with them, proudly serving the Southeast. Gilly Construction and Gilly Crane have been proud supporters of Coffee County athletics for over 50 years. GillyConstruction.com, GillyCrane.com.
Unity Medical Center, we're not just at the heart of Manchester healthcare, we're also on the field. Proudly supporting our local athletes, Unity Medical Center helps provide an expert athletic trainer for Coffee County High School. We are dedicated to keeping our local athletes safe and at peak performance both on and off the field, because community health is our goal and local sports are our pride. Unity Medical Center, your health, our mission, your athletes, our athletes. UnityMedicalManchester.com.
The inventory has never been better than it is right now at Al White Ford Lincoln of Manchester. Stop by, check out their all-new Navigators and Ford trucks. The pre-owned side of the lot is full of inventory as well. Al White Ford Lincoln has vehicles for all budget ranges. Bad credit? No problem. Let Al White try to get you into a vehicle today. Stop by and see them at 2002 Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. Online at alwhiteMotors.com. You can trade right with Al White.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota compact tractors. The LX series is part of the #1 selling compact tractor lineup in the U.S., built with premium features and the comfort and versatility to make your land your own. Stop by your local Kubota dealer today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months, plus save up to $1,300. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Brothers Implement Company, 7593 Hillsborough Highway in Hillsborough.
Garrettson Stone and More on McMinnville Highway is your premium dealer for all things gravel and all things topsoil. When it comes to improving your home and property, Garrettson Stone has you covered. Decorative rock like Alabama Sunset and basic driveway and construction gravel. Premium grade topsoil. They sell trailers, and yes, they do deliver. Garrettson Stone offers the best price on gravel and rock because they harvest their own. Go see them at 8220 McMinnville Highway, right next to First Chance Market. Garrettson Stone and More. Come rock with us.
I'm not going in there. Play for it.
All right, come on. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I got this.
Chance for an attack for the Eaglettes. Ball is pushed over and blocked. Coffee County gets the point. On the floor for Coffee County, it is Brinkley, Goon, Haley, Selvog, Spears, and Hillis. Good serve there by Brinkley. Eaglettes can't get a good attack, so they send over a free ball. Set by Brinkley to the outside. Hillis, cross-court kill. Attempt is dug by Shelbyville, playable, and hit over by Jada Berry. Selvog pushes from the outside on three. Played by Fells. Now sent over by Patton. Good pass by Goon. Set by Brinkley to the middle. Morgan Spears gets up there and gets the kill. Looked like she jumped early, ended up mishitting it, tipped it over the front line. It's 2-0 Coffee County. Lady Raiders in front here. Brinkley serving, fails the first one to it. That's locked. That first pass isn't good enough for anybody to get to, and it's 3-0. Found out between sets, I think that Fells was talking to the head official about the fans. Did not win that argument in set number 2. Outside hit coming for Shelbyville. Good swing there by Stafford. Coffee County gets it up, and Selvog roll over from the line, gets it over to Shelbyville. Eaglettes. The set is wide, and the Eaglettes can't get that over, and it's 4-0. A lot of times that first pass can be a little off. That time the first pass for Shelbyville was really good. The set was just too wide and ended up in the official tower. The serve by Brinkley's into the net. She does not have service errors often, but she does there. Side out, and the Eaglettes to serve. McGear, who had a couple of really good runs at the line tonight for Shelbyville. Will go all the way back and serve. Talked about her. She serves some way deep. I mean, a lot of people want to get right up on that line. She serves 8-9 feet behind the line. Morgan Spears' kill attempt is not a good one. Into the net. Looked like she may have been further off the net than she realized. May have mistimed her jump. Not a great angle. All the things did not go well there. 4-2. McGear serving, mishit that one a little bit low. Service error, Coffee County leads 5-2, and they take the side out. Danny Hillis serves over a knuckleball. Good first pass set to the outside. Barry runs up on the net, and they're going to get her for maybe getting through the net, into the net, around the net, something. 6-2. Let's see Hillis rattle off 7 or 8 in a row right here and just put this thing in the bag before it gets going. First pass is into the back row. Barry will just bump it over. Chance for Coffee County to get an attack. Good first pass from Hillis. Set by Brinkley. Goon smashes that one down line. Kill for Goon. Great attack there. It was the good pass by Hillis, the set by Brinkley, and then Goon cleans it up. And it's 7-2. Hillis serving. Tips the net. Ball is up and on the net. Shelbyville can't get it up and over. That first pass was right on the net, and that just creates some confusion sometimes. The Eaglettes couldn't get the attack cleaned up, and it's 8-2. Hillis. Good first pass by McGear. Barry hitting from the attack line, pops it up really high, and Goon mishits the first one back over, and then there's Barry to clean it up and get a kill. So give Barry the point. 8-3 Shelbyville, side out, and Kinley Patton will serve it up for the Eaglettes. She goes back near basketball goal and smashes it off the ground a couple times and whacks one over into the back row. Haley gets the good first pass. Selvog hitting. It's blocked by Barry. That's quite the matchup there, Selvog and Barry. Andon gives up a few inches there. It's 8-4. Coffee County in front. Patton serving again. First pass is a good one from Goon. Set to Morgan. Her block kill attempt is going to be good. It was tipped up in the net, and I thought for sure Shelbyville would get there, but diving effort just a little late. And 9-4, Coffee County gets the side out. Carrington Sainer in. Haley sits, and Spears to serve. Morgan Spears hits a fastball. Shelbyville gets it up, and they're going to send it over on 3. Chance for an attack. Set by Brinkley. Selvog hitting from the outside. Diving dig by the libero, Clark. And then Clark sends it over. Spears passes. Set to Goon. Goon kill. 10-4. A couple of good kills for Alyssa Goon here in set number 3. Seen some different personnel all night tonight. We saw a little bit of Isabel Sainer in set 2. Haven't seen Kara Newland since the first set. Haven't seen Haley Harris at all here in the third one. And Selvog started this set. We haven't seen her do that yet. Sainer hits a little wide here. Coffee County loses that point, 10-5. And the Eaglettes serving. Clark. Nice pass by Haley. Sainer. Big swing from the middle. Nice diving dig there by Clark. Now Locke hitting, and Locke gets the kill. I haven't seen a lot from Nadia Locke. So she had a really good first set. And she gets the kill there. 10-6. Clark serving. Hillis goes to the ground to play it. Goon mishits it from the outside, probably trying to do a little too much with a set that wasn't great, and it's 10-7. Don't look now, but Shelbyville's lingering around here in set number 3. They're not going to go away. Clark serving. Haley, first pass is deep, and Coffee County just has to send one over. Shelbyville accidentally sends that back over on 1, but there's Carrington Sainer to clean it up. 11-7. And the sub, here comes Haley Harris. We haven't seen her yet in the third set, and she'll replace Taylor Brinkley. And Andon Selvog will head to the service line. Selvog had a good run at it, the service line in set number 2, and she's going to get an ace here. 12-7. Shout out to the folks who take care of Thunder Radio, including Hudson Clutter, who's back at the station, pushing the buttons, turning the knobs. And talk more about it after this. Shovel sends this back over on 3. Diving attempt by Haley. Can't quite get there. And it's 12-8. Eaglettes get the side out. Isabel Sainer in. And sitting is Selvog. Also big shout out to Chloe Hensick, who hooked us up with some cherry sundrop down here at the scores table. kept me awake tonight. It's a late game. Shelbyville serving. Dezotel serves into the net. Service error, 13-8. Coffee County won the first set 28-26. Won the second one 25-13. And they lead here 13-8. Goon mishits her serve into the net. Make it 13-9. And here comes Jinsley Nagadula to get Goon. Nagadula, Haley, and Hillis in the back row. Sainer, Harris in the front row, and Locke serving. Nagadula's pass is good. Set to Carrington. Carrington's kill attempt is dug by Locke. This is at the net. Carrington there to clean it up. Good read by Sainer. She saw that pass was going to leak over the net, and she moved like a cat from the attack line to the net and hammered that one down. Got herself a kill, and it's 14-9. Emma Haley to serve. Middle hit coming, Stafford. And I think somebody got into the net. The officials signaled two different things. Who was in the net? One official said one official said the other. It's going to be point Shelbyville. Okay. 14-10. I didn't see who got into the net, and they never gave me a number. Ward serving. Haley passes right on the net. There's Barry. And it's an easy kill for Barry. That passes on the net, and Barry's so tall, she can survey the floor and hit it right where there's an open spot. 14-11. Ward serving again. Haley gets a good pass right on the line. Set to the outside by Sainer. Danny Hillis is hit. Look like she hit off the side of her hand into the net. And it's 14-12. Shelbyville not going away. I mentioned that earlier. Coffee County's let them linger a little bit here in this third set. Sometimes you get up 2-0. Lack of intensity will get you. Isabel Sainer sets. Here's Morgan Spears. Big swing. It's blocked at the net. Shelbyville brings it over on one. And Coffee County's not going to get this over in three. 14-13. Ward has been good at the service line. Haley's pass is low, and Isabel Sainer wisely pushes that over. Really good play there by Isabel. And she gets the point out of that. 15-13, Coffee County, a much-needed side out. You don't want Shelbyville to tie it up, even though we got time. You don't want them to give them a lot of life if you can help it. Harris out, Isabel Sainer out. Spears back in. And an ace at the service line for Coffee County. I think it's 16-13. Taylor Brinkley doing her thing back there. Hillis, Selvog, and Spears on the front row. Behind the attack line, it is Nagadula, Haley, and Brinkley. And another ace for Taylor Brinkley. Shelbyville can't handle that serve very well. And here's Paisley Dyer in the game. Morgan Spears out. Senior not a little early this year because of some gym maintenance coming up. We still got plenty more matches. Usually you think it's right at the end of the year, but that is not the case. Shelbyville from the back row, knocked over by Lott. Nagadula pass. Brinkley sets it to the outside. Danny Hillis, good kill attempt. Nice diving dig there by Shelbyville. They're going to get the point out of that. Good hustle. It was Fells or Locke. I think it was Fells that got that up. And saved that point for the Eaglettes. It's 17-14. McGear, who is kind of a serving specialist. Opens it up high, sends it over. Haley's pass is over at my table. 17-15. I don't have any eligibility. I do want to say I called it cleanly and did not poke it with the pin, which was a challenge. 17-15. First pass isn't great. Coffee County's going to hit it from the back row. Hillis does that. Set to the middle. Hit over by Barry. Coffee County out of sorts. Is going to push it over. That's going to be Hillis to do that. Now from the outside, Patton tips it over. Long run by Brinkley to get this in the air. Nice play by Nagadula to make it playable. And then comes over by Hillis. Middle hit coming. Berry, big swing, stuffed by Paisley Dyer, and then she throws that one over. Yeah, she lifted that one. Blocked Paisley Dyer is going to get Coffee County to the point there, 18-15. She blocked it, then Berry, with those long arms, reached back to get it, but she had to kind of palm it and throw it back over, and head official caught that. Danny Hill is serving into the net. Service error at a bad time, 18-16. Kinley Patton to serve for the Eaglettes. Goon gets the first touch on it. Now Selvog, whoa, Andon Selvog with the hit from the outside. I don't know how she got that much heat on that. She didn't have a great angle, but she did it, and it's 19-16. And Paisley Dyer to serve for the first time tonight. Paisley sends it over short. Shedwell can play. Lock, big swing, dig by Hillis up into the lights. Set by Brinkley to the outside. Goon tips it over, trying to find the open spot. Nice diving dig by Shelbyville to get that over. Good hustle there by the libero, Clark. Now from the outside, Lock, big swing, blocked at the net. That's Sainer with the block. And a nice point there for Coffee County. A couple of big points back-to-back to make it 20-16 here in set 3. Sainer's a force to be reckoned with up there at the net. And an ace from Paisley Dyer. Who hit it over a little short. It's 21-16. Shelbyville wants a timeout. Lady Raiders 4 points away from winning this match.
The Lady Raiders play here. This is Thunder Radio.
Buying or selling property? Attorney Sean Trail in Manchester is your trusted partner, handling everything from contract to close. Need a will? He's got you covered there too. Now Sean has joined forces with attorney Patrick Swanson, and their team can handle comprehensive estate planning and trusts. For peace of mind, put your trust in attorney Sean Trail and attorney Patrick Swanson. 931-728-0419, SeanTrailAttorney.com.
Dyer serves it over. Eaglettes send over a free ball. Hillis gets the first pass. A back set goes over the net from Brinkley. Sheville not caught off guard. Kill attempt. Coffee County gets it up. Sheville wanted a lift call. They don't get it, and they're still arguing with the official. Now Berry jousts at the net. Coffee County gets it up. Goon hits it into the net. Sheville's still mouthing. Clark really wanted a lift call, and she's still signaling that at the head official. Be careful with that guy. Put up with a lot. It's 21-17, Coffee County. Clark to serve. Hillis gets the first pass. Nice set by Brinkley, and Selvog hitting and hits it too deep. 21-18. Selvog gets the first touch on this serve. Coffee County can't get a great attack on this. Goon gets a great hit. Clark somehow made this ball playable, and Sheville sends it over on 3. Nice play by Clark. Middle hit coming from Sainer. Blocked, I think. And point Shelbyville, 21-19. So Coffee County got up 20-16, and then the 3-1 Eaglet run. They got the side out, or they don't have the side out. They got the serve. Clark serving. Good pass by Hillis. Brinkley in the middle, going to push it over, trying to find an open spot. Eaglettes were aware. Play at the net. Kill. The Coffee County's going to get the point. Somebody got in the net. May have been Ward. I'm not sure who it was, but somebody got in the net. It's 22-19. Brinkley out. Harris in. Serving. Selvog. First pass comes over the net. Chance for an attack. Selvog sets. Coming from the outside, Harris ran into Selvog. Still got a good hit on that and the kill. Harris, I think, ran into Selvog as she was jumping. That could have been bad. Still hit that ball well. And Haley Harris, fresh off the bench, and into the stat book with a kill. And it's 23-19. Selvog serving, trying to finish this thing here with a couple of points. First touch comes over. Long run by Selvog, sends it over. Now Coffee County has to get it up. Harris pushes over on 3. A lot of back and forth there. Now a chance for an attack. Set to Sainer. Big swing and a kill. Carrington Sainer, and it's 24-19. Set point, match point. Here comes Kara Newland. We've not seen her or Kaylee Sturgill, I don't think, since the first set. It's been a while. Well, they're both going to check in. Sainer out, Goon out. And Paisley Dyer, I think, wants in, and they're not going to let her. Well, they are, but it's a mess over there. Did Dyer get in or not? I'm confused. She is in. Haley out. He checked the seniors out. Selvog serving. First touch comes over on one. Hillis sits, or passes, set, Sturgill, kill attempt. Kill successful. Match successful. 25-19. Coffee County wins the third after winning the first one 28-27.